Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, September 22nd, 2015. In the next few days, there are no significant impacts in the forecast. We're looking at storms to develop across central and southern Utah and southern Nevada this afternoon. These storms will mainly be tied to the higher terrain, and with decent moisture in place, most of these storms will be wet. Over the past 24 hours, there was not really any significant precipitation that fell across the Great Basin, and that was also the case with lightning. You can see that any lightning that did occur was outside of the Great Basin. Looking at the past 30 days, you can see the observed precipitation in the map on the left. And again, much of Idaho and Utah has received precipitation over the past 30 days, but with the exception of eastern Nevada, there's not been very much precipitation that has fallen across Nevada. It's interesting to look at how this precipitation compares to normal. The map on the right shows, how this compares. And although Utah has received a fair amount of precipitation over the past 30 days, you can see that really only small parts of the state are well above normal as far as precipitation. Out of all of the areas in the Great Basin, Idaho has definitely fared the best, with a majority of the area receiving above average precipitation over the past 30 days. Water vapor satellite shows a low-pressure system just to the south of the area, and that will make its way eastward today, sending moisture into the southern part of the Great Basin. For today, our significant fire potential is low across much of the area, with the driest fields across western Nevada. As far as the weather this afternoon, we are looking at showers and thunderstorms to develop across the far southern part of the Great Basin, with the wettest storms across far southern Utah. Winds will be generally light across the area, though you can see across western Nevada there are some areas that could see some wind gusts into that 20 to 30 mile per hour range. Moving into Wednesday, we'll see high pressure building over the area, and as a result, wind speeds will decrease from today into tomorrow. We'll also see a slight drying trend as far as relative humidity. Moving into Thursday, that high pressure will continue to build, and we'll see conditions continuing to dry, as well as light winds moving into Thursday as well. Looking at Friday, we'll start to see a system over the eastern Pacific deepen and dig south, and that will continue into Saturday. Now, beyond Saturday, there's quite a bit of uncertainty as far as the track of this system, and so we don't have high confidence in the forecast moving into next week. So there is a potential for continued warming and drying moving into next week, depending on the track of that low-pressure system. ERCs have been trending upwards over the past few days with the warmer, drier weather, and you can see just the difference from yesterday to today as far as ERCs go. There were quite a few areas that moved from that below the 50th percentile into the 50th to 70th percentile range. These individual charts illustrate that as well. You can see that ERCs took a pretty sharp plunge last week with the cool, wet weather, but they've been recovering pretty rapidly with the warmer, drier weather pattern that we've been in. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14-day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures across the northwestern part of the Great Basin and above normal temperatures across the southeast, with normal precipitation across the entire area. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Our contact information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.